hard on the brakes. It was very ragged last time, and it's let's hope they keep it all. Good change.
What was their pace last time around? 1:45.0. So they were a couple of tenths quicker, actually, than yours. Indeed, caught the leading quintet. They are now 6 riders. So close! Oh my goodness!
Carpe with a superb drive out ahead of Brian Iriarte.
Leaders, so they could well be catching them up come the end of this one.
Okay, they got a second and a half to
for this win then. Very special indeed. What? Carpe telling Veda to slow down.
The 28 of Kia is in 3rd place ahead of Veda Pratama, then Peroni.
Brian's gone down!
Make-up, and certainly Rouché's got his head down.
Or something like that, saying like be patient or something like that. They don't want Brian to fully get away. Run it bobbled and it went away from him. That's Iriarte out. You never see him make a mistake like that normally, but that's Pini versus Pratama. I mean, whatever Pini does this weekend, he's got his rookie say, do they?
No, they don't. But yeah, as you say, the pace, you wonder whether there's something.
Given a few bike lengths to Carpe. It's Keyless in 2nd place, Peroni in 3rd. He's off to a very solid start, hasn't he? Ultimately.
And Kia is now up into 2nd place. These guys have got something up their sleeve because the pace isn't what it was yesterday.
But Veda, is that it and done, Peter?
Well, as you say, Brian never makes a mistake. Well, there like that, but he did. And compressing Carpe. I wonder if it's he's decided that he's stayed off the green enough and it's time to turn the wick up.
Assistant, another 1:44.9 for him. That is just a couple of tenths quicker than
Carpe now has the advantage. He's got it superb. I wonder if he knows how much of an advantage he has. He just
he can do it without going on the green as well. He proved that yesterday. It's Brian Iriarte. Rico Salmella last time around. Still the only rider setting 1:44s.
Still Brian has to keep it perfectly together now for the last half a lap.
He might have just gifted a massive advantage.
Where did he come from?
To 1st. Goodness me, Brian. Wow, then he goes straight back. That was
a very smooth run out front. I think, Carpe's allowed himself to get dropped.
Advantage to Alvaro Carpe, who still retains the lead. It might be too much for anyone else to chase him. An overly ambitious move. And Carpe nearly swaps his front wheel. Goodness me.
Back to 5th place. I don't know if he should be quite happy with that. And as I say that, he's moved back up to 4th.
Here's the chasing pack then. You've got Rouché Moodley leading them through there. On Guido Pini
touches the green and he goes from trying for 1st to back for 4th place.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Chies is there in 2nd, ahead of Rico Salmella.
My mistake, but let's pay attention back to the front. Final sector time, Peter.
Yes, and it's Chies in 2nd place.
I want to be honest with you, a rider goes from 3rd to 1st to 4th in a space of 2 corners.
Well, you can't. Then Carpe.
Lennox Famara has had a long lap penalty, relatively local rider.
He's ahead of Peroni and the 54 of Veda Pratama. Surely it's going to be sorted out between these 4, and he's not trying.
No, absolutely not. Keyless.
Way off.
You said it, didn't you? He's not Swiss rider, nor the Talent Cup former rider there.
Really got to do something about Alvaro Carpe. He's only got 2 corners to hold it together. He's brilliant through these 2 corners.
Sure. Getting track limits warnings. He said, well, I've got a few in my pocket now. That's not how it works. Well, he's down in 20th space at the moment.
And Carpe, whoa, up the inside there, just past a couple of...
It's too far. Keyless though, wow, sides across Peroni. This is it. Carpe's done it. He's run.
Well, as you say, you said it was going to kick off. Well, it has. In biggest style, it's kicked off. People to go from, I think, 4th to 2nd. Superb. He doesn't want to see Brian get away at all. And is
tuck the win, but who's going to get 2nd place?
It's a double for Carpe, but it's Max Shears who's going to take 2nd place. Who's going to be 3rd?
It has well and truly. And you've got Moodley and that joining the party as well.
Got back on the tail of the fellow Spaniard. Well, that was superb.
Give him as much time as we see a bizarre replay going on there. It's just off the back. They're within a second now then. It's only going to get closer if these guys keep mucking each other up. But Keyless
side by side. And he takes the lead. Yesterday's winner. Wow.
This is technically the race-winning overtake. Out the final corner, just driving it all the way towards turn 1. Lead through turn 3. Brian says, get behind me. They're going to flick a certain ditch.
Can you go one better than winning 1 race in the weekend? You make it a double, and here he goes. Yeah, he was superb. When Carpe was brilliant. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the first double of our season.
Get on their fingers in response.
Well, that is brilliant, as you say. Went from no, almost as though he's decided this is the time I'm going to really push, and let's see if he's had something up his sleeve. What a time to do it. It's a crucial point in the championship.
I'm going to...
Where to first and back to about 4th or 5th. My goodness.
There's nothing like Rookies Cup out there.
8 laps to go.
Someone else that's pushing is the 94. Guido Pini's found his groove. Fastest lap of the race to him last time. I refer you back to a conversation like this is what happened with Uriarte.
Oh yeah, he just, you know, it all went wrong on the brakes.
There is then, Peter. No, nothing like it.
Nothing at all, no. My goodness. Well, superb stuff. Okay.
Around 0.3 of a second quicker than Veda Pratama previously then. Could we be seeing...
Didn't he sort of bobbled in, and he still had to, obviously had to tip it in, but by then he was in big trouble in the front. Right, 3 and a bit laps to go. Pini's there. And the whole pack.
Riders become 7 towards the end of this one. We're only halfway through the race, Peter.
Yeah, that's right. Now you saw the just tucked.
If you look at Carpe's results at the start of the season, he got a win in the second race in Jerez. He had a podium in France.
And they're still just with a bit of an advantage over Rouget Moudley.
Up the inside and a big bobble for him.
Number 28 there, Maxwell Kiers, go off on the blue. That is the blue. So I don't think he's going to get penalised for that.
But he had a couple of races in the start of the season which were a little bit subdued by his stats. As he tries to get the inside of Carpe. Carpe's going to come back at him though, is he? He's going to push him wide. Who's that? Pini going very wide in the background.
It's not the green that's, you know, it's a different thing.
Another rider who has been penalised though is Evan Belford. I did tell Christian Daniel Jr. and Rico Salmella that come the second half of the season, he's going to turn the... he'll be out of the running for the win then, unfortunately. That's hit too far away.
Right, so it's a max.
But he's down in 22nd at the moment. He's been given a long lap penalty for exceeding track limits like Famara. Wick up and bag as many wins as they can. They went, really? I said, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Well, that is what he's done.
Kiers now has the advantage, but Brian Uriarte comes inside him and down. Who is going to be late on the brakes? Brian surely is. Yeah. What you would do, of course, if you ridiculously went over the blue and ran off the track like that is right. You're dead right, Matt, because you know he was already thinking championship and race 2, and going to lead. This is where he made the big move on the previous lap.
Oh, Kiers goes from first to...
You get penalised for gaining an unfair advantage, of course.
Well, you end up in the gravel and lose. Second place from the second row. He got a terrible start yesterday, as plenty of riders...
Yeah, in one corner. My goodness gracious me. So Brian now...
Lose your race completely.
That's right. Right, so it is the 83 of Alvaro Carpe that leads.
Go wide onto the green and beyond. Veda is in second place. Your pole sitter, Rico Salmella,
is going to put the hammer down. I think he knows that with the gearing, he can't just run in the pack. There's the 94 of Guido Pini. Superb. He is really pushing it now.
4th, Carter Thompson up from well down on the grid into 5th.
Valentin Perot got to get out in front, and here he goes to make the move again. There's just 3 laps remaining now of Rookies Cup out.
And of course, people who just watch Red Bull Rookies, you will have missed the fact that in his very first junior